Hey, what's going on, guys? How we all doing today? Welcome back to another video. I'm so glad that you made it over to my channel. It's very nice to see you again. If it's your first time watching one of my videos, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. You know, not to be one of those guys it's always like subscribe, you know, but you know, if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. What's the worst that could happen? What are we going to be talking about today? Well, I'm going to tell you. No, so today we're going to be talking about something that is pissing me off lately. And that is rage bait. More specifically, a certain account on TikTok that is very guilty of rage bait and using controversial opinions as a means to get more likes and views. I'm a little bit stuffed up due to allergies, so sorry about that. You're just going to have to deal with it for now. Here's some water. Hang on. So yeah, guys, I don't go on TikTok very often anymore, but every time I do, I find myself getting mad at something. I never really saw the appeal of Twitter, but I hear a lot of the same like sentiments echoed by your average Twitter user. Because I don't go on TikTok much anymore, the almighty algorithm, all hail, sees my impressions as few and far between, so it just rage baits me into liking and commenting, you know, things that go for or against my opinions, whatever. And let's not forget the stitching stuff that makes me mad. I fell for one of those recently, but no more. I am now not interested in all of the things that make me that pissed off. By the way, did you guys remember to make your weekly sacrifice to the algorithm? Because if you haven't, that's something that you should probably set in your calendar. Yeah, I had to say goodbye to my dad, but hey, at least I'll be blessed with more views and likes for the next couple months or so.
Dad, I'm sorry, but you know I have to do this, right? Yes, son. I understand. I'm gonna miss you. I love you, Dad. I love you so much. I love you too, son. Good luck. Well, let's see how my new video is doing.
My most recent encounter with an account who is definitely not run by a real person and is definitely like, you know, fully produced by AI, designed to make as many people mad as possible, is this man right here, the Angry Asian. Let's talk about him, shall we? I would like to preface this by saying, you know, obviously no actual hate towards this guy. I'm sure he's making money off of these videos, which is pretty good incentive to be continuing to rage bait people into interacting with your post. If he makes more money, the more controversial he is, and who can really blame him for that? You know, he's found his hustle, he's found his bag. But for the sake of making a funny video, I'm going to be reacting and commenting on his character that he plays, not him as a person. Okay? Got it? Good. Cool. Let's go. I'm acting like I'm not going to get more than like 40 views on this video. This guy just started yapping on TikTok for minutes at a time about, you know, whatever was on his mind. Not too great, but I'm sure he was still in his early stages of his TikTok career. He began to notice that the more controversial and more politically charged his videos were, the more views they would get. The more interactions, the more it would be pushed onto other people's pages. And we're not talking about a difference of like thousands of views here. We're talking about a difference of 800 views versus 800,000 views. Think about that for a second. You'd be doing the same thing if you were in his position. So let's check out one of his tame videos real quick. Which one of you guys logged me out of TikTok? What the hell? That's not cool, man. Go follow my TikTok, by the way, while we're here. Link should be in the description or bio of my YouTube page. All right, so here's one of his more tame videos. Let's go ahead.
Hey, are any of y'all just like scared about just weird stuff? Like something that would probably never happen to you, but if it did, you're just paranoid about it? Well, for me, it's sleepwalking. Imagine I'm just like, I wake up and I'm in the middle of like my living room, just beating my dick off, butt booty ass naked. Or let's say like I'm sleepwalking, right? And then I just wake up in the middle of me sleepwalking and I'm pissing while I'm sitting down the toilet seat. I would never be able to live that down. Also, this whole concept of just sleepwalking is creepy as hell to me. Because I like saw a video of like people sleepwalking and it literally just looks like a menacing sped person's looking at you in the dark. Like they look like this, like you cannot tell me that person's like asleep, you know what I mean? Their eyes are wide fucking open. Also, apparently, like if I did encounter a sleepwalker, apparently you're not even supposed to wake them up because they'll go ape shit or something. The brain is gonna trigger some reaction and they're gonna fucking fight you. They're gonna turn into Hulk or some shit. But it's like, I'm not just gonna let him do that. Like, that's freaky as hell. Like, what do you want me to do? Can I, like, naturally wake them up? Like, let's say I don't, like, touch them or shit. But let's say, like, I, like, tickle their nose with a feather or something. I don't know. Like is that gonna work? Hey, are any of y'all just, like...
Okay. Let's discuss. Let's talk about it. Break into groups and discuss. All right, so that video, I believe it got around like 700 views or so. So, you know, it did all right for a small account like him. And, you know, he had a thought and he was like, okay, let's talk about this on TikTok. Okay, one thing is this dude's voice it pisses me off. Like, something about the way that he talks. I think it's like, he's like low-key putting on like a weird kind of black scent or something, which you'll see later in the video. It gets worse. I think he knows what he's doing because the black scent gets worse. Like you clearly, you are an Asian man, right? You clearly talk like in an Americanized dialect, a white Americanized dialect. I don't hear any like Asian accent or anything. It's really hard to put my finger on, if I'm being quite honest. It's something about the way that he has certain inflection on certain words. It just like gets on my nerves. But hey, man, that's just my opinion. The video overall was pretty funny. I liked the idea. I liked the rant. I liked the little jokes that he had sprinkled in there. It was really funny. I enjoyed it. Check this out, man. As you can see, he's, you know, getting anywhere from like 900 to 3,000 views on his videos. And then right here, he makes something controversial. 24.7 thousand views. This is when he realized. He was like, oh, okay, I'm starting to see. Let's go ahead and watch it.
Yo, you corny motherfuckers that make having ADHD your entire personality, you guys need to stop doing that shit, man. It's so annoying. And by the way, this is coming from a guy who has been diagnosed with ADHD since kindergarten, okay? And I can tell you right now, firsthand, that it fucking sucks, okay? Like, there's nothing good about it. I have to take methamphetamine pills every single day. Like,
okay. Not methamphetamine, methylphenidate. There's a difference. Just wanted to put that out there. Methamphetamine is meth that you see on the street. Methylphenidate is a compound that contains some of the same chemical structure, but has completely different reactions. Okay, he's exaggerating here. I want to say that because I have ADHD too. I take methylphenidate for it.
And even when I was on it back then, I still struggled a lot. I had no friends. I had to move schools to even make friends. You know, I was a problem child. I would scream, throw shit. I was super sensitive. I would cry every day. Like, does that shit sound fun to you, bro? Because it's not. And then I have to go online and encounter these corny motherfuckers talking about some day in the life of a guy with ADHD. Squirrel! That squirrel? Like, bro, shut so corny ass. Like, it's not.
Okay, there it is. You see that? You could say, man, you sound corny. Shut the fuck up. You don't have to say, shut your corny ass up, bro. Oh my god, I feel bad dogging on this guy, but why is he talking like that, bro?
Aesthetic. It's not cool. It's not all fun and sunshine and rainbows.
Okay, this video is long. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing, but you know that he's saying some controversial shit. You know, most people are agreeing, but you know, with 258 comments, there are some people that are like, hey, but with ADHD, you do see the squirrel sometimes, and you do want to say, oh, squirrel. You know, it's controversial. That's the bottom line. It is controversial, and that's the first little taste of the controversialness that he decided to capitalize on. Then you fast forward and you see him making shit like this.
Everyone else realized that middle schoolers are like extremely weird to talk to. Now, it's not really in like the sense of like, oh, they're just really socially awkward. No, I just feel like they're super creepy and like restraining order type of conversations. Like, anytime one of those weirdo creep Gen Alpha iPad kids walks up to me, it always feels like they're about to molest me. Like, I never feel comfortable around.
I did not just laugh at that.
These pea-sized brain troglodytes are some of the most bizarre, weirdest, creepiest, and outright stupid and disrespectful people you'll ever meet in your entire life. I mean it, bro.
Long video. I really don't want to watch the whole thing because his voice pisses me off to a whole new level. It makes me sweat. Here's the thing. I want to make a video about this whole like Gen Alpha hate club thing going on sometime soon. But here's my opinion on it, all right? The second that we start making fun of Gen Alpha kids for, you know, being stupid, being addicted to their phone, like whatever, we become no better than the millennials, Gen Xers, and boomers that are all doing the same thing to the generation before them, okay? We are no better. And I've talked about this in my other videos too. This is actually a topic I'm very passionate about. Because I refuse to turn into an old geezer talking about how dumb the kids these days are. You sound dumb. You sound stupid. That's the end of it. There are statistics out there that the Gen Alpha kids are having, you know, more trouble reading and doing math and stuff than other generations did, I guess. Because I just see so much hate on Gen Alpha, and I think that by the time they get older and their frontal lobes are more developed, because this is also something I've talked about in one of my other videos, your frontal lobe is not fully developed until you are 25 or so. So all the Gen Z hate that my generation is getting, it's literally just because our frontal lobes are not fully developed yet. Think about that for a second. Think about that. I'm getting all fired up. I'm getting angry because I just see so many people talking about Gen Alpha, but that's not what the video is about. Let's move on. We're talking about the angry Asian, how mad he makes me. Let's move on to the next video I wanted to talk about.
Yo, can someone tell me why YouTubers act like they have the hardest job in the entire...
I have a personal vendetta about this, obviously. And I guarantee you he's going to put on that black accent again, and he's going to say motherfuckers at least once. He's going to be talking in white, Americanized English, and then he's going to throw in a motherfuckers in there. It's going to be cringe, and it's going to be rough, but we're going to watch it anyway. Ready?
Like, I am convinced that YouTubers are the definition of people that live under a rock, because they're too busy celebrating life on paradise on their little island to notice what's going on in the rest of the world. Because, dog, the way that these YouTubers describe their job, you would think that they're fucking coal miners working 14-hour shifts just down in the mines with no lights on, just mining away. When in reality, all that they have to do is they just have to wake up at 2 fucking p.m. and then film a video for 30 minutes and then send that shit to their editor and then get paid 5 times the average person's salary.
Okay. This shit, it just makes me so angry, and I don't even need to explain why. Okay, listen, YouTubers complaining about their job, sometimes it is cringe. Yes, most of the time there's so much more that goes into it. I do all my own editing, okay, and everything like that, and I'm averaging like less than 100 views per video with like a few outliers. Let's see if we can find that motherfucker.
Guess what, motherfucker? You want to be a popular YouTuber? You need to become famous. That's what happens when you become a famous YouTuber, you stupid bitch. Like, did you expect this shit to be all sunshine and rainbows for you? Like,
he did not just call the entire YouTuber community a stupid bitch. Oh my god. Oh my god. The rage bait is working, and I hate to say it, but it's working, because here I am watching the video, and if I wasn't as smart as I am, you better believe I'd be commenting paragraphs underneath this guy's comment section, because god, making me, I need to calm down for a second. I need to calm down.
That's like being a doctor and then being surprised when you have to perform a surgery. And these guys are the laziest people I've ever seen in my entire fucking life. They really cannot just muster the strength to get up out of bed at 3 p.m. in the fucking morning and film their little 30-minute Let's Play video, because that's oh so hard for their mental health. Oh no, poor you. Do you want a fucking cookie? Like, I would literally have a chainsaw rammed up my fucking ass to get paid the amount of money that you get for just having your goofy ass stand in front of a fucking video game for 30 minutes. And you guys are complaining about your mental health because it's so hard filming these videos once a month. Fuck out of here. Like, I genuinely don't understand.
Okay, there's that black saying again. Listen, so black sayings have really taken a hold on pop culture now, and it's like everybody is adopting these sayings that are not part of their regular vocabulary. And you know, I don't support it personally. I think that it's dumb and it's cringe, but this guy doesn't have to add to the pile, you know? I feel like this guy, he clearly has some amount of influence. He's gonna be using these terms, and he's gonna be, you know, influencing other people to start saying, God, don't you just hate when you have to do your homework for your teacher? Like, fuck out of here, dog. And you're saying we sound stupid? You said
3 p.m. in the fucking morning.
3 p.m. is clearly in the afternoon. Plus, if you're waking up at 3 p.m., something is wrong, okay? that's a sign of depression. Waking up that late, it is a sign of depression, which clearly means that there's something greater at play here. But yeah, once you get like sponsorships and stuff, you have like quotas you have to meet. Yeah, this shit can get hard. This shit can take a toll on your mental health. And he's completely ignoring all of that. He is not bringing up arguments that the other side that he's making fun of makes and then criticizing those arguments. He is simply criticizing people for their mental health, for having poor mental health. And that's not cool, man. That's not funny. That's not cool. That's not sick. And dare I say, that's not even rad.
Like Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio saying that they hate all the attention and fame that they've been getting and that they wish to marry someone rich and young is so fucking insulting to me, because I know damn well that both of these motherfuckers could literally buy my entire family tree and use us as factory workers for their new merch. Like, I just want to see both of these motherfuckers work at a Waffle House.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the motherfuckers. I just want to see both these motherfuckers. Oh my god.
2 years straight, and then come back and try and say the exact same shit about how hard it is to be a content creator. Like, at this point, I'm convinced that these YouTubers are more invested in touching little kids than posting fucking videos.
What? Where did you draw that conclusion, bro? Oh my god. Okay, you know what else I don't like about this? The generalization, okay? Generalizing is another thing that is not cool and is completely unacceptable to me. You just cannot make a video like this without accepting the fact that there are people that go against those rules, and there are people that actually do struggle from the mental health that comes with being a content creator, okay? Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio, you're getting pissed off at them, but they were just thrown into this world before they were fully coherent people. Oh my god. Oh my god. And, you know, I don't want to empathize with, you know, rich people playing into the capitalist game too much here, but you cannot blame them for being thrown into this world before they could form a coherent, real thought. Like, Charlie was like, what, 15 when she blew up? 15? 16? Something like that? Of course there's gonna be mental health repercussions that come with that. You fucking idiot.
Like, my guy, maybe stop molesting that little kid over there and start focusing your energy on posting some content.
Okay. So some of the recurring themes here that we're seeing are generalizations about a whole... What the fuck? What is this? So what we're seeing here are generalizations about a group of people, a very diverse group of people, might I add, who all have different experiences and come from different backgrounds. We have gentrification of sayings. We have incredibly vague statements with no regard for the other side of the argument. Okay, because I feel like to make a good argument, you have to at least, like, you know, present a few arguments from the side that you are critiquing and then critique those arguments. That's just kind of how it works. And then, okay, that was that whole thing. Okay, but the worst part is it only gets worse from there. Let's watch this one. Watch this one with me.
Look, I know what I'm about to say might be seen as really, really controversial.
Okay, you know it's bad when this guy has to preface with saying, I know what I'm about to say is going to be controversial. I mean, just look at the freaking title, man. Let's check it out. Prepare yourselves.
But why don't motherfuckers just comply with the police? Because I've seen my fair share now of police brutality videos, and I'm 1000% confident that at least half of these motherfuckers wouldn't have.
If I hear him say motherfuckers one more time, I'm done recording.
And look, I completely get that these guys are probably shitting their pants in fear right now, because I would be too. I'd be scared as hell if I was in that situation. But I'm going to ask you guys this as well. If you were in a random situation where it wasn't a cop, but it was you getting robbed by somebody in a dark alleyway and he had a gun to your fucking back, would you act the same way as you would where you're just flailing your arms around, you know, screaming and kicking this motherfucker? No, because
that's it. See y'all later. Nah, I'm just kidding.
That's how you get shot and that's how you die. Like, I just find it really, really weird that these guys just start playing IRL dumb ways to die as soon as it...
Okay, so he's saying these guys. And when he's saying these guys, he's not explicitly outright saying black people, but you can kind of tell he's talking about black people. Am I wrong in saying that? Am I crazy for thinking that he's talking about black people in this situation. Let's be real. He wouldn't be making this video if it wasn't politically charged. And with all the police brutality stuff going on right now, mainly coming out against black people, I mean, you can tell that's who he's talking about. It's hard for me to take him seriously talking about a topic like this when he's throwing around motherfuckers like he grew up saying this shit. No, you saw this shit on TikTok, on YouTube. You saw people saying motherfuckers, so you thought it would be cool to say it yourself, okay?
Like, how do you guys do every single thing possible to raise your chances of getting killed by a cop today? I genuinely find it appalling. Like, my guy, it's just a routine traffic stop. I don't know why you just want to fucking turn into the Flash all of a sudden.
There's the overgeneralization again. Keep a tally on every time that happens.
Like, if I ever get pulled over by a cop, I'm turning into Siri for fucking 30 minutes straight, answering every single command in question. No questions asked.
You want to know why you would do that? Do you want to know why? It's because you didn't grow up with knowing family members that have been shot down by police, okay? Because you didn't grow up with that, because you don't know what it's like. And, you know, I'm also not a fan of speaking for a whole group of people that I also myself can't relate to, because this guy clearly doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Ask me, what's your name? Elijah Amihan, sir. Korean, Chinese, American. I live at 2234 West Ridge Road. Like, I'm answering every single fucking question just so I can get out that hoe as fast as possible. You just love arguing police for no goddamn reason. Refusing to answer the most basic fucking questions like, what's your name? Oh, I'm not gonna give you my name. Can I see your ID and license? Oh, no, I'm not gonna give that to you today, sir. It's like, motherfucker, why are you making it so hard for yourself? Like, you're acting like the cops are like fucking Facebook and Instagram, and they're gonna sell your info to big tech companies for advertisements. They're just normal fucking people who are just trying to do their job. And look, I'm not trying to say that police brutality doesn't happen to people in this country. It 1000% does. But what I am trying to say is that you not complying with police does not make you some advocate anti-cop rebel. It just makes you a fucking dick. That's just
nobody's saying that it does, bro. People don't not comply with police because they think they're going to gain something out of it. They do it out of fear, and out like fear for their lives. This guy he doesn't understand that. He's not thinking about the other side. He's just a one-way thinking, narrow-minded fuck. I'm getting tired of watching this guy. I'm feeling like, you know, this is too much for my brain to handle right now. Instagram, TikTok, both in the description. Any constructive criticisms for my channel are greatly appreciated. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment. Let me know what you thought of the video. Have a good day. See y'all later.